In a nation built by mortals, America learned to speak of its founders as if they were carved from something more than flesh. In American classrooms, the founders are not men. They are scripture in human form. They appear as architects of liberty, prophets of republican virtue, men who looked beyond kingdoms and dared to craft a society built on reason, rights, and civic faith. The narrative insists that they were unified, enlightened, and almost preordained, a pantheon assembled to bless a new world. Their ideas still shape how America understands citizenship, dissent, patriotism, and power. But the world of the founders was not a temple, it was a hierarchy. 18th century America believed that order flowed downward, from God to king, from property owner to dependent, from white men to everyone else. The elite saw themselves as guardians of virtue, and virtue meant protecting property, stability, and their own authority. A foreign observer might have admired their rhetoric, but noticed something familiar: a republic ruled by the same social aristocracy it claimed to reject. And yet, these same men dared to challenge monarchy, empire, and inherited power, even as they lived inside systems built on both. They believed liberty was a universal condition waiting to be discovered, but they could not fully imagine a world where everyone shared it. To their credit, they stretched the boundaries of their time. To their failure, they stopped where their interest began. To outsiders, indigenous diplomats, enslaved writers, French radicals, the contradiction was unmistakable. America preached equality while performing hierarchy. Could they have thought differently? Perhaps, but the cost would have been everything: status, wealth, even survival. Revolutions rarely begin with saints. They begin with ambitious men trying to sanctify their own interests. The irony is sharp. The apostles of liberty preserved many of the unfreedoms they were born into, even as they imagined a world beyond them. Maybe that is why America turned them into demigods, because a nation built on contradictions needs perfection somewhere, even if only in stone. One of the least known truths: the founders did not canonize themselves. America canonized them in the 19th century. During the early republic, they were criticized, mocked, even dismissed. Only later, as the nation fractured over slavery and identity, did Americans resurrect them as civic saints to hold the country together. Washington's godlike image, invented by biographers. Jefferson's prophetic aura, crafted by politicians needing scripture for democracy. The Pantheon was a political project, not a historical one. The founders' shadows still tower over American debates. Politicians invoke them, judges interpret them, citizens argue through them, as if their ghosts could arbitrate a world they never imagined. America worships its origins because it fears its future. Myths offer certainty in a world where no one agrees on the meaning of freedom. Perhaps the real question is not who the founders were, but why a modern nation still needs them to be gods. If this episode helped you see the founders beyond the marble, as real, complex, contradictory men, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe. Every action helps keep alive a history that doesn't worship the past, but understands it. Join the blueprint and keep exploring how myth created America, and how America still lives inside the myth.